Hey guys, it's Minius. The purpose of this video is based off a Chris Wynn tweet from a couple of weeks ago, and he was asked whether or not Mass Effect Andromeda would have better graphics than Star Wars Battlefront. And he responded about the same, so I decided to do a video all about the graphics of Star Wars Battlefront and pull out everything Mass Effect related out of it, and in the process of doing this video, I found that it was boring. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to show some of the graphics in the game. I recorded this on a PS4. If you're way into graphics, unlike me, you're probably going to want to get this on a PC and it'll look better than it does right here, but this just gives you a general idea of what the graphics in Mass Effect are going to look like. And that's a good sign because these graphics look very, very good. The one thing they did great, and this is more about art direction than graphics themselves, is this is a real Star Wars experience. But in building these experiences, they were basing it off of designs that are over 30 years old. 3 of the 4 planets, at least, are over 30 years old. Sullust was the one planet they were able to go a little bit nuts on, or at least it wasn't in any of the movies, so they were able to use their imaginations. And this is where Mass Effect Andromeda is going to be different. The designers there are going to be able to go crazy. We've already seen some of the concept art. There are things like floating rocks and swirling volcanoes. I think the most interesting thing of note is on the planet Endor, where there's a lot of foliage and such. This is really the biggest improvement I've seen over the last couple of years as far as graphics are concerned, and that is in foliage. For those of you who played the first couple Mass Effects, you know that there really wasn't a whole lot. In Mass Effect 1, there were some green planets that really just looked like they were covered in fuzz and such. But hopefully, with the new technology that's shown here, they'll be able to get into some planets that are green, or whatever crazy alien color planets that they want that have life in them, foliage in them, all that kind of other stuff, which is pretty exciting. But at the very least, these clips give you a pretty good idea of what the graphics are going to look like, which was the entire point of this video in the first place. It's something to be excited about. If you're even casually into graphics, I think these look pretty good, and I can kind of picture them going crazy in the future. So I'll back off the mic here and let the graphics take over for the remainder of the video.
My scope shows enemy fighters vectoring in. They're gonna go after our transport ships. Do whatever you have to. Stormtrooper spotted! We've picked up another escape pod signal. Deny the rebels the last droid.